Hi, I'm Dr. Larry Cohen, talking to you and walking with you from Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm an emergency medicine specialist at UC Health Memorial Hospital in Colorado Springs at the base of Pikes Peak. I'm also board certified in lifestyle medicine, and I'd like to congratulate you and thank all of you Kilimanjaro trekkers for committing these 2 weeks to improving your health. And if regular physical activity is not already a habit, I highly recommend doing it because it's so beneficial and it's fun. And you don't have to do it every day, only on the days that you eat. Well, I've been a Walk with a Doc leader here in Colorado Springs for about 3.5 years. And I do it because I'm passionate about health. I've been in the disease care system for well over 40 years. And it wasn't until about 17 years ago that I changed to the healthcare system. I was lying in the hospital bed the day after my semi-elective 3-vessel coronary artery bypass graft, devastated that this happened to me. And so I remembered research done by Dr. Dean Ornish on plaque regression, and that's where my journey started. And I did so much research. And what I learned is what most providers already know as well, is that the majority of our lifestyle chronic diseases are based on poor lifestyle choices, and not just tobacco and alcohol, but poor nutrition, poor diet, physical inactivity, too much stress, not enough sleep. And what I've also learned is that you can not only prevent many of these diseases, you can actually arrest and sometimes even reverse them with comprehensive lifestyle changes. Well, through my research, I found that the healthiest diet that I could find is a true low-fat, whole food, plant-based diet. And what I'd like to talk to you today about is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's about a nutrient, and it's about a question. And it's not the question that should be asked. The question that's always asked of me is, where do you get your protein? That's not the question. The question should be, where do you get your fiber? Now, dietary fiber is the edible portion of a plant that is resistant to digestion and absorption. And a high fiber diet has been shown to reduce heart attack, stroke, type 2 diabetes, obesity, some cancers, as well as many GI problems. In fact, research has shown that a high fiber diet will actually lower all-cause mortality, not just from cardiovascular disease, even from respiratory and infectious diseases. Now, what does fiber do? Many things. One, it increases the bulk, so the poop moves through your colon so much faster. It also increases excretion of bile acid, estrogen, fecal carcinogens by binding to them. It lowers serum cholesterol. It slows the absorption of glucose and improves insulin resistance. It lowers blood pressure, promotes weight loss, and it also has anti-inflammatory properties. Now, the recommended intake for fiber is about 30 grams a day for adults. Yet, in America, the average fiber intake is less than half that. And the best source of fibers is unprocessed plant foods. And this means vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes like beans and lentils, nuts and seeds. Now, dietary fiber acts as a probiotic as well, feeding beneficial bacteria. And these bacteria make substances that help heal the intestinal wall and enhance our immune system. And this is a good time to have that enhanced. There's also a chemical called TMAO, trimethylamine oxide. TMA, trimethylamine, is made by certain bacteria in the gut, and it's absorbed into the body, goes to the liver, becomes TMAO, and is hard on the blood vessels. It enhances plaque buildup, it's inflammatory to the blood vessels, and promotes clotting, all leading to heart attacks. And it appears that the bacteria that feeds on fiber cannot produce the TMA. So the beneficial things that we get from fiber have to come from whole foods and not from fiber supplements. And that's because there's many other nutrients in the fiber-containing foods, phytochemicals, antioxidants, vitamins, minerals. One thing I'd like to say, if you're just starting to increase your fiber in your diet, do it slowly because it can be a little uncomfortable with gas and cramping, and be sure to drink plenty of water with it. I'd also like to mention a food that I used to avoid because it was high in fat, but actually it's very healthy for you. Avocados. Now, depending on which which source you look at, a serving of an avocado is anywhere from a third to a half to a whole avocado. Now, a whole avocado is 250 calories, and 80% of that is fat. Again, it's low in saturated fat, high in healthy fats, but high in so many good nutrients, beta carotene, many vitamins, omega-3 fats, magnesium and potassium. And an avocado has about 10 grams of fiber in it. So go ahead and have that avocado on toast. Make sure the toast is whole grain. I personally like mine sprouted whole grain. Well, good luck on your trek and healthy trails to everyone.